Former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey is changing his tune on Elon Musk, writing in a post on social media competitor Blue Sky that it all went south for Twitter once Musk took the helm. Yahoo Finance's Dan Howley joins us now with the details. Quite the turnaround here, Dan.
Yeah, that's right, Michelle. This basically comes after, Jack Dorsey was gushing over Elon Musk taking over Twitter. He, as you previously said, called him the singular solution to the platform's problems. And he, basically full-throated endorsed him as CEO. Now, after he's been CEO for a while, he's cut jobs there dramatically, made some serious changes to the platform, trying to make it more of a subscription-based model rather than an advertiser-based model, driven away advertisers, made different decisions as far as content moderation. Dorsey seems to be backtracking on those statements. He was asked if Musk was the right leader for the company on his competing platform, Blue Sky, and he basically said no. He said he thinks that he really shouldn't have gone forward with the sale. He thinks he should have just backed out. He thinks the board shouldn't have forced Musk to buy. Remember, he had said that he wanted to back out, but then Twitter said, no, we're going to take you to court because you had agreed to this sale. And so before they actually had that trial, Musk and the board went into an agreement for that $44 billion sale. But Dorsey really saying that, as he said, it all went south once Musk took over. And look, this is a platform that continues to struggle. Advertisers had left because they weren't sure of what Musk was going to do. There's questions as to whether or not the new blue check marks are going to work well. Obviously, he strips the vast majority of people of the blue check marks unless you subscribe to Twitter for that fee, and then you can get your blue check mark. But he did give them to some celebrities who seemingly didn't ask for it. Stephen King among them, LeBron James. So, it's still really a very much in flux situation as to whether or not Twitter will ever be able to become what it once was or what Elon Musk, I guess, hopes it will be. But meanwhile, as I said, there's competitors like Dorsey's Blue Sky that are starting to come up. And, if you look at Blue Sky, it pretty much is Twitter, but just open source. So, we'll have to see where that kind of leads the two figures, if their friendship is now tarnished or they'll continue to work together in the future.
And just very quickly, Dan, do we think Twitter would have survived if it stayed public?
That's a good question. Musk says that he needed to fire or lay off all of these people, needed to make these drastic cuts because the company was heading towards bankruptcy. It never really was a well-run business. I mean, you had Dorsey running it while running Square at the same time. There was questions as to whether he should have been doing that. Dual CEO, one of a struggling company, one of an up-and-coming company. It seems as though the company was going to head in this direction regardless. It's just the way that now they don't have that extra revenue coming in from advertisers, or it's lower than it was, compounded by the fact that obviously the digital ad market is still struggling. We see Meta and Google doing relatively well, but Snap struggling heavily. So you would imagine that Twitter would probably fall on the side of Snap, since it's not as large or as important as a social network to most people. If you're in journalism, you're looking for celebrities, it really is important. But outside of that, I don't know very many people who use Twitter regularly.
That's true. I mean, it continues to unfold. We do thank you for that update, Dan Howley, there for us.